All right, welcome to the stream, everyone. So things are going to sound a little different today. So I've got Harmony out here in the living room with me. Yes, you're live. Welcome to the stream.
Oh God, I have to be funny.
Yeah, so drag her out of the basement. No. So we're testing a new audio setup today. We've each got a new lapel mic that we picked up, and this is a little work to get everything set up to sound okay. But we wanted to hear from y'all over the course of the stream how things sound. Whether we sound good, whether the games sound good, whether you're hearing any echo coming from, like, the microphones picking up the television or our microphones picking up each other, that kind of thing. So, if y'all could keep an ear out for that, we would appreciate it very much. But in the meantime, tonight we just wanted to keep things low stakes, because this is, you know, sort of a test stream. Nova says, PS2 3. You know, I think one of those numbers does not belong here. We are playing PS2 games, yes, and we are playing 3 of them, but it is not a PS3, and it is not the PS2 3, which is not a console that is known to exist. Unless I missed something, did they start counting consoles by release year and they released one in 2023? The PS23? PS2 3?
Baby, you know that didn't happen.
I don't know that didn't happen. But we've got 3 PS2 games. We've already picked out which ones we want to play. And we're just going to keep things low-key and play some video games tonight. Before the music picks up too much more, you want to just get started?
Yeah, let's get started.
Let's get started. All right. Nampono says, is this the Dreamcast stream? Yes, you've tuned in just in time. We were just switching away from PS2 games to, Nope, the only way that I can think of to make Dreamcast sound funny would get me banned on YouTube, so I'm not going to say it. So, we have switched over to the PS2. And we shall be playing some video games.
First, Sky is going to play a game, and then I'm going to play a game, and then someone is going to play the third game.
Someone's going to play the third game. The third game's kind of a...
maybe we can both play the third game.
Third game's kind of a wild card at this point. But I will start us off with our first video game of the night. Ugh. Get settled. We got these microphones so that we could, you know, hang out around the living room, be wherever we want to be, just talk normal, and not have to deal with a single microphone in the middle of the room picking up all of the noise from the room forever. So hopefully this sounds okay.
Hopefully.
And yes, Tetris is, of course, inescapable on the stream. So we are playing more Tetris. I'm not sorry. That's not Bulletproof software. That's Blue Planet software. What the fuck?
They're the same company.
Okay. Fascinating. Yes, we're playing Tetris 3. That's what this is.
Ancient days, there were slabs. Oh my god.
What the fuck is that spore-ass looking motherfucker? Stonehenge? But with Tetris. Am I playing? No. Okay. I think we can officially mute the laptop at this point. There we go. Uh-huh. My guy sure is good at Tetris. Empono says, oh, I remember this one now, those little cube freaks. Yeah, I never had this one growing up. So this will be my first time.
We are facing the ultimate crisis. Of the 50 billion stars in our galaxy, less than 1 million have planets that can support life as we know it. And the dog, our sun, has grown old.
Oh, this is weird.
It will go nova far sooner than expected. As it runs out of nitrogen, a star will briefly become the brightest object in our galaxy. We must find a new home. Tetriots have been detected on other planets in our galaxy.
What the fuck?
Your mission is to open the Tetriots on the other side so that we can evacuate safely.
Why are their eyes like that?
Our world is destroyed.
And Tetris, of course, helps us do this somehow. God knows how. I'm baffled. They are flexing the FMV so hard, and
Amino-kind depends on you, brave Tetronauts.
Tetronauts, okay. Okay. I just can't take this shit seriously, what can I say?
I got nothing.
Tetris Worlds! As Nova points out, yes, this is the game that introduced SRS and guideline-style Tetris, but it's a little funny about guideline. It's not quite SRS, let's say, but I don't think the not quite part of it is going to affect my playstyle at all. I don't know enough about SRS for it to fuck with me too much. Story mode, alright, I guess we're fucking playing story. Why is he looking at? What? I don't like that.
He's got a 1 on his butt.
He sure does.
He's number 1.
This is the piss one. Piss colored cube number 1. I guess we just fucking start the game. Why not? Let's see what happens in this weird ass story mode of weird ass story of planets and worlds and whatnot. Crumble. Am I playing? Oh, I have to look at 1 forever. That's awesome. Well, maybe I don't. Maybe it changes. Maybe that's the level. Why would that be the level? That's bizarre. Whatever. So far it's Tetris. I know this has multiple, like, modes and shit, but I'm not sure how to get to them within the confines of story mode. I think maybe the menu had something to do with that, and I just didn't fucking look at the menu. Whatever. We're here. We're playing Tetris. It's Tetris. You've seen Tetris. Tetris, you know her.
It is the level.
It is the level. Okay, so now it's the piss 2. Very good. I want to get to piss 23. Game that introduced back-to-backs. I don't like the way it whispers at you. That's a very of its era kind of thing. Weren't the DS ads whispering at you when they said, touch me? That kind of thing?
God, did they?
I think they did. I might be making that up. Awesome. I thought I had the square, but the square was in my hold. Whatever. So yeah, this is Tetris. Tetris is inescapable on the stream, as mentioned. Every stream is Tetris from now until the end of time. Even playing Sonic Mania is Tetris. Wait, really? Anyway, I think I was reading in the manual that story mode lasts until you die. And, you know, for all those back-to-back Tetrises and shit, my level was still pretty low. So, like, what's the goal here? I'm not single. My partner's right here. Yep, it's Tetris. It's Betris. Do you like Tetris? Why don't we look at another mode? We save 2 cube. Sriracha says the one Tetris game I own on PS2 is Sega's Tetris collection from their Sega Ages 2500 series. Interesting. I didn't know that one even existed. I thought Sega Tetris was locked to arcades for the longest time, but... Can't escape Tetris on this channel. Not the worst fate I could wish on someone. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go look at another Tetris. A different Tetris. A Tetris of another flavor. Man, remember when UI wasn't flat? Let's see here. No. World. Square Tetris. Cascade Tetris. Sticky Tetris. Okay, so you can play all the modes here. I'm curious about Hotline Tetris and... well, most of the others, honestly. But let's try Cascade Tetris for now. What about player? I can play as different colors. I don't have to be piss. I could be... Grebe. I could be Greeble.
You have to be hot pink.
Sure, let's be hot pink. Let's do that. Cascade Tetris. Sega Tetris Collection on PS2 has a version of Sega Tetris that basically has SRS. That's fascinating. I'm gonna have to look for that one at some point. So, Cascade Tetris, how does it work? When you clear a Tetris, I believe you make a cascade, which means the blocks fall with gravity. And maybe we could even set up something that gravitationalizes. Like we could do this. It's a little thing, but it's a start. I'm new here. We could do this, and then that falls in. And you know, I think a lot of people wish that's how Tetris worked, but it just isn't. And most of the time, it doesn't have to be. Awesome. Maybe I can cascade my way out of this. Cascade my ass. Like that. That was totally on purpose. That was skill. Okay, so I think my cascades here are going to be primarily reliant on having a hole and then just dropping things into the hole. Like, I don't know, this-ish. Something like that.
Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool.
Yeah. It's an alright mode. I don't know how to bring that to scale. I'm sure people have done it. I'm sure the math has been done. I have looked at some very high-level Tetris-related things and the math that goes into them because for some reason this game is secretly math. You know, let's think about this for a moment. I could build up this hole. I could post hole. I could build up this hole. And as this hole gets bigger, start like doing this instead. This is gonna suck. This is the point where I really fucking don't know what I'm doing. So bear with me here. I got 5. I got 5. How do you like that? I don't know. It's Tetris with a slightly different rule. It doesn't feel like a huge new mode or anything, and perhaps it doesn't have to. Stop whispering at me. Oh my god. Yeah, let's try this shit. We're gonna place one. And then... And then... We're gonna place another. And I'm going to test my goddamn luck. Because here comes the eye that I need. Ooh. To make 8! 8! Look at that! Is that not the most exciting Tetris thing you have ever seen? Okay, I gotta say, the style of this game really does not stick with me. It's a very strange thing. It feels very, very of its era in a way that I can't describe. And not just because it's Spore. Oh my god, the fucking Spore shit. It's cute, but I don't see my childhood self loving this, you know what I mean? I'm glad I got to look at it and experiment with it, though.
Fun fact about this game, it is on CD-ROM, despite being a PS2 game. There are, in fact, some games like that, and this is one of them.
Neat, alright. See if I can cascade my way out of this shit. Probably not. I mean, I kinda can, but... Wait. I see an opportunity. An opportunity has presented itself. Ooh, yo, gamer live on stream.
Oh, we are in fact video gaming.
I can't believe this. I've never played this game before, and I'm already fucking owning. Yeah, we have a couple of the PS2 CD-ROM games, don't we? I wouldn't know which ones they are off the top of my head, though.
I do believe we have one other one that is, but yeah, I wouldn't know.
Okay, fair enough. Like, I just revert back to playing normal Tetris because that's what I know, and it is significantly more efficient to play that way, so it's like... I'm sure the Cascade gives you more points or some shit that makes them worth setting up, but I don't feel like it. I'm just here to play Tetris. Let's go look at another one. Do a curb tris? What's a curb tris? Do I have to swallow up all the blocks? Wrong curb. Do I have to make it accessible? No, that's curb cutting. No, I don't know what curb tris is.
Okay, I'm definitely curious. I want to actually find out what our other
CD PS2 game is?
Yes.
Let's have a look-see.
Oh, we've got 4 PS2 CD-ROM games. They are, in fact, Tetris Worlds, Sega Superstars, the iToy game.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Godai Elemental Force from that one stream.
Pandora's Box, yeah.
And Mary-Kate and Ashley Sweet 16 License to Drive.
I will never escape the shadow of that game, will I? Alright, what other, we got Sticky Tetris, we got Hotline Tetris, and we got Fusion Tetris.
We got Square Tetris.
We also got Square Tetris, you're right. Square Tetris is also like normal Tetris, except you have to make squares out of the pieces. Like, if you put the 4 lines all together, it makes a big gold square, and it, clearing that gives you a shit ton of points or whatever, but, like, I believe it's also just like a carbon copy of, what is it, the new Tetris? It was called, on 64 era. But, not so interested in that one. I'm interested in either, like, Hotline or Fusion or Sticky, because those are the most... Hotline? Let's do it. Playing Hotline with Hot Pink. Oh, this one's in space! So the goal is to clear lines on those colored lines. Those are the hot lines, and you can see this piece is a little funny. It's because it's actually split. And so there's a couple of moving parts here that go into this mechanic, but ultimately we want to build all the way up to the top there and clear the blue, because the blue line gives us the most points. So obviously I'm going to build all the way up there and fucking suffer. Let's see. I could also clear this line right here, right now. And that earns us some points. But I could also just keep moving up. And you can see this also has cascade rules. Do this so I block myself up so I'm not tempted to, here's some SRS. Oh boy. Yay! No, but I was so excited to show off the SRS that I fucked it up. That's awesome. I'm so good at video games. I like the idea of an L or a J that you can invert on your own terms. Fuck is this music, by the way? I've been wondering the whole time.
Not much of music.
It's sort of just cymbal tapping. Okay, let's try and get up to the top here.
You only have 20 seconds.
Okay. Good to know, because I'm about to get another hotline. Rank down, rank up.
Oh, you have a much more time now.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so I think what I had was so much time in order to clear a hotline.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea. But I can do this, and then this, and then this. That gets a hotline. This is gonna get one momentarily. Awesome. Do that. Do that. Okay. Weird mode. I'm probably playing it all sorts of wrong because, you probably don't want to clean stack this far up. Is if I had to take a wild fucking guess. Good enough. Okay. Bizarre little mode.
You're really doing a great job of flirting with...
Yeah. Yeah, I needed to take this a little bit of steam off, so that we're back down here now. I mean, I'm decently okay at hitting specific lines on things. Tetris Effect made me pretty decent at that. But, oh, really? It didn't fall first, it cleared the line first? Okay. These modes just make me think of how different the modes in Tetris Effect really are. They're really good at being different, and these are, so far, alright. There we go. I do like the split apart pieces. Those are neat. I bet if you get a cascade on a hotline, it does some hot shit, but I wouldn't know how to do that. That seems a little far out of my reach. I'm sure you can strategize around this shit, but eh. Eh. It's alright. You know? It's alright. I've played enough Tetris at this point. I can be picky about my Tetris. Yeah, there we go. That's quite enough.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not bad, not bad. And now a supernova eats us alive. Alright. I just got here, did you lose or win? Great question. Magic says, I seem to have a talent for only being able to make it to Tetris-related streams. Well, I seem to have a talent for only being able to stream Tetris games. So we're gonna play one more of these whack-ass modes. I really wanted to see Fusion Tetris. So let's see what Fusion Tetris is about in Tetris Worlds for PlayStation 2, the first game of our PlayStation 2 Triple Pack. Don't worry, it won't all be Tetris. I promise. Maybe. Fusion Tetris! This one's all crystallized and icy, I think. Activate the atom blocks. Right, that's what these little Minos are about. We stick them to the funny at the bottom. The red funny. The red? The red. So it's sort of like a line clearing one, but also like a like that. I don't entirely know what's going on here. I read the instructions and they only sort of made sense. So we've got 3 fused to the atom this time. Here's a 4th. And now we've got a new stage, I guess. Question mark. I am trying to clear the atom blocks. You really don't have to whisper into my ear about it. Cascade it down there. You can see the single Minos, which I think they call atoms, don't clear themselves out when I clear a line with them. So they stick around. And we use them to stick to the bottom, if we can get to the bottom. Like that. Let's see if we can clear out another couple lines here so we can get to the bottom, and then, like, what if we made a line of atoms? And connected all of those on the left at once. You think that would be sick nasty? I don't know if that accomplished anything. I think I got points. I don't know, babe. What do you think of this one?
I'm whelmed.
You're whelmed?
I'm so whelmed.
I'm reminded of, what is it? What is it called? It's the... It's kind of like cleansing mode from Tetris Effect or whatever it's called.
Oh, I mean, if you're talking about the mode, this one's definitely more interesting than the others. Just about the game in general, I'm very whelmed.
Yep, it sure is a Tetris game. I'm not going to say old game bad, new game good, because it took them a while to fucking figure it out and everything. But, at this point, I don't know why I would go and play this when I could pull up Tetris Effect on my Switch at any time. It is neat. It is neat looking back at a part of Tetris history. Beyond that, Nah. You know? Meh. See if we can sneak this in here. Like that. I love playing SRS. That's my favorite part of Tetris Worlds, is that it created SRS. Even Tetris DS, which I played that for the first time recently. I finally got my hands on a copy of that. I would play that any day. Just because it's got so much fucking style. It's so fucking cool. And this is a video game. I hope I'm not disappointing anybody by saying it's a video game. I don't want to be hard on anything. I am also very whelmed. This was one that I looked at in the stores multiple times. Like, video rental stores or whatever. I had multiple chances to try it as a kid, and I just never picked it up. And I never could figure out why, and I was like, did I really miss out on something? And, maybe. If I did, I missed the train, and, now we're here. Got a couple lines, not enough for a cascade. There we go. And then I just need to get this one in. No, wait, I need a couple of them. There we go. Put out a couple more lines and we should get there just fine. Just fine, just fine, just fine. Drop this in. That should fall in. There we go. Like that. Okay. Yep, that sure is Tetris.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. The whispering is about the inherent eroticism of Tetris. With those bedroom eyes? No. But, like, hold up.
Hold up.
Like, these eyes? These are supposed to be erotic? Is this what's whispering at me? Fuck the block, Sky. Tetris. Touch her there. No, there. Okay, that's...
Single. Taken.
Fuck. Fuck, Tris. Anyway. So now it's your turn for a game, huh?
Uh-oh.
You gotta play a video game.
Uh-oh.
Live on stream in front of everybody. No pressure.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. I have a confession to make.
Yes.
I have a confession.
Yes.
Today, I consumed many marijuana edibles.
Oh, no.
And I am intoxicated.
Oh, no. You would do that?
I would.
In real life?
I unfortunately would do that in real life.
Oh, my God.
So I'm going to be bad at this video game. Oh, yeah.
This one doesn't have the setting, remember?
Right, this
yeah.
one doesn't.
Why would you be bad at a video game? On stream? How could you do this?
I could do it easily and with much gusto. So this is Jak 2. I didn't play the original Jak and Daxter when I was a kid. I played Jak 2 and Jak 3. And I only played Jak and Daxter a couple of years ago. A few years ago. 5 years ago, probably.
And what did you think of it?
I liked it a lot, and it wasn't anything like Jak 2 or 3, which caught me... I thought it was going to be more similar than it was, but this is a completely different game.
See, it's interesting. You can look at the box art and even the titles for these games, and you can see a clear progression of Jak following video game trends at the time. And it started out as this whimsical fantasy adventure in the first game, and then slowly got more and more, like, serious edge type thing. I don't know. It's interesting. We gotta set the options and everything, right?
Yep.
Because we didn't save them when we were testing this game.
Excuse me real quick.
We've got to hydrate. I'm gonna go get some water. I can get up and continue talking into the microphone.
Could you get me some water too?
In the kitchen. I can get my partner some water, and we can continue talking and playing the video game on the stream. Isn't that wonderful?
It's like the future today. New game. All right.
So I never played Jak either. I missed most of the PS2 library, so I didn't get to play Jak. I didn't get to play Ratchet and Clank, but I saw people play Ratchet and Clank at friends' houses or whatever. Which water bottle?
Smart.
Smart water. Okay. saw friends play Ratchet, a lot of Ratchet and Clank, but nobody ever had Jack, and I was always curious seeing it on the shelf, and I was like, what is that? Is that another weird critter PS2 style game? But I also missed out on Spyro and Crash, so,
Age, there is a time of trial. The rocks faced such a fire before they were the strength beneath our feet. The plants braved vast winds before their roots could give us life. As a sage of considerable years, I have known only one such great ordeal. Yet the hero it created was a champion for all time. Today's the big day, Jack. I hope you are prepared for whatever happens.
I think I figured out most of this machine. It interacts somehow with that large precursor ring. I just hope he didn't break anything moving it here to the lab.
Easy for you to say. We did all the heavy lifting.
Dexter, don't touch anything! Though the precursors vanished long ago, the artifacts they left behind can still do great harm.
Or great good, if you figure out how to use them.
I've had some experience with such things. I know you can make it work.
Looks like Jack still got the mojo.
Interesting. It appears to be in its preset coordinates.
It is really cool how this does pick up directly from the end of the original game.
Look at that.
I always loved when games do that.
This is how it
Do something, Jack!
What did this do? All that? How about this one? Everybody press all the buttons.
What was that thing?
Hang on, everyone!
I want on this thing.
An emerging trend in these games is also how much more like cinematic and well animated they become.
Okay. I swear. That's the last time I ever touch any stupid precursor crap.
Forget the rat. The Baron wants him.
We've been waiting for you.
We just got here.
Before you know it.
2 years!
Oh yeah.
Dark eco injection cycle complete. 5 weeks onward and unchanged.
Nothing. I was informed that this one might be different. He is surprisingly resistant to your experiments, Baron Praxis. I fear the Dark Warrior program has failed. You should leave me dead without the Dark Eco I put into you. What now? Benefit armies are pressing their attacks. Without a new weapon, my men cannot hold them off forever.
Not be remembered as the man who lost this city to the
It's just a completely different style, a completely different tone.
We start with the protagonist getting fucking tortured and experimented on
For 2 years.
2 years straight! Even Sonic was only in jail for 6 months.
Floor, body chains, roach food, torture devices. Hey, buddy, you seen any heroes around here? Whoa! What'd they do to you?
He's buff now.
It's me, Dexter. That's a fine hello. I've been crawling around in this place, risking my tail, literally, to save you. I've been looking for 2 years. Say something, just this once.
I'm gonna kill Praxis.
Shh. I can tell we gotta get you out of here. Just let me figure out how to open the security box. Chase one.
Oh.
You can do it. Jack, easy
Now, easy buddy. It's your old Dexter, remember?
Dexter?
What the heck was that?
Jeez.
Remind me not to pick you up. Come on, tall, dark, and gruesome. We're ready.
Jack Unleashed.
I brought you
Huh.
some new
Pretty much.
Put 'em on.
All right. An auspicious start. Excuse me. High scores game options. Oh boy.
All right, what are we up to?
Well, first thing first, the camera's inverted and with no way to uninvert it.
Nice.
That's lovely.
Kinda in character, he was pumped with the dark stuff. Of course he's dizzy. Walks right off a cliff. Yeah, alright. Fair enough.
Do you remember how to jump?
No. Never played a game before.
Shut the fuck up, Bubsy.
Tell me you remember how to roll.
Shut the fuck up, Bubsy!
Alert. Prison escape in progress.
Ooh, that's a high ledge. Try jumping
What?
once.
Then jump again while in the air and reach.
that one.
I'm sure you had to unlock the double jump in the first game or something, huh?
Crate's lying around for the taking. Break that crate. Good job. The crate had a health pack inside. Pick it up. You'll want to keep healthy, Jack.
Or who's in the fight?
Ah, the era of mascot characters that just don't fucking shut up.
Mm-hmm.
You are in a restricted sector. This sector is on high alert.
Great.
Dark Echo, marijuana, what's the difference? Fuck! What would a platform game be without platforms? Sorry, that was warranted.
If you duck before you jump, you'll go higher. You'll need a high jump to reach the top of this ledge, Jack. Dodge, Jack. Do your, stuff.
And why couldn't you do that in the intro cutscene?
We're beginning our sweep.
I know why. Because otherwise there wouldn't be a game. Ow! Hunt says, if I remember correctly, you can configure the camera on the Trilogy remaster. I didn't even know there was a Trilogy remaster. What was that?
Where am I going?
I would say you continue going the direction you were coming from. So, like, round this corner, and then that looks like a pole.
Oh, look at that.
We're moving in.
Surrender yourself.
No, fuck. No!
Wow!
Oh, fuck.
Dude!
Oh,
You
no.
can hand me the controller at any time, by the way. I will do what I can to get through this shit.
That's devastating. I'm devastated.
Why wouldn't they put a fucking checkpoint? What, you're just not supposed to fall into the fucking bottomless pits? Like that?
Oh. Yeah. Here's the controller, baby.
Okay, I'm going.
Harmony's adventure streaming Jak 2 is
Wow, even I couldn't make that jump. That's depth perception. I don't know, the double jump feels a little funny in a way that I can't put my finger on. Actually, just the momentum of it feels a little funny in a way I can't put my finger on. It's... Huh. Really? Why isn't the whole ledge there, like, filled out? I thought this game was supposed to be good. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
oh, this is a fucker of a section to put right at the goddamn fucking beginning. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way over here, and we're going to memorize our way through this shit. Okay, so there are 2 different attacks. One for each button, alright. One of them is just a Crash Bandicoot spin. Fitting. Alright. Make our way through this shit. Really? Awesome. Awesome. Same spot, same depth perception, same fuck.
It's like you have to hit it while it's moving towards you.
Yep. That's quite, quite unforgiving. What an opening.
I'm unpressed.
I like when the music goes bump, 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 bump. Out of absolutely nowhere. Okay, approaching that stupid jump again. Okay, so it has to be when it's coming towards me, right? Like that. Why even make that platform move? Fuck off. Why make it move over a bottomless pit? What the goddamn is wrong with this game? It's fine. What's the roll button?
L1.
Okay, so that's just Mario long jump. Of course.
Oh, we finally got a checkpoint.
Of course they put a checkpoint here. You want to take over?
Yeah.
There you go. Back to your playthrough.
Thank you for getting me through that.
Of course. Boom, 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 boom.
Whee!
Rayman 2 ass sliding sections. This is really just making me want to play Rayman 2 again. Okay, the water droplets look really good on PS2. The slime, poison, the whatever the fuck that is.
What the fuck?
What? I love it. Bum, 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 bum.
No, I can't. Yeah.
Oh my god. Hi, Cat. The cat really wants to go out. He's going out.
The cat gets to go outside. The cat gets to go outside. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's to emotion engine water droplets. Yes, look at how good it is at water drops. See, isn't that gorgeous? It's volumetric. I don't think you would need to roll jump that. I think you can just double jump it, huh?
No.
No? No, I guess not. What the fuck?
I'm so stuck.
You want me to take over and see if I can do it? Or, oh, there's a way up there. Okay, that makes more sense. Now we're getting somewhere. I wonder what's the other way, though.
We're free, Jack! Thanks to me. Nice to breathe some fresh air, huh? We'll get that very breakfast guy, alright?
Alright.
We are in a fucking open world.
I did notice that was a pretty seamless transition into the open world.
Hello, strangers. My name is Core. May I help you?
Like a reasonably smart man. I want information. Where the hell am I?
Sorry. He's new to the whole conversation thing.
Well, my angry young friend, you are a guest of His Majesty Baron Praxis, the ruler of glorious Salem.
I love his implied air quotes.
It's really good.
Or inside the city, walls surround us both.
And he just doesn't care that we broke out of prison.
Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd move on if I were you.
By order of His Eminence, the Grand Protector of Haven City, Baron Praxis, everyone in the city is hereby under arrest for suspicion of harboring underground fugitives. Surrender and die.
Excuse me, sir. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Not in this city. Protect us from these guards, and I'll introduce you to someone who can help you.
I need backup.
Mac!
Oh, he made me go bad guy mode.
Alright. Yeah, this is Jack Unleashed if I've ever seen it.
That was cool!
Something's happening to me. Something he did. I can't control.
Very offensive.
You okay, Jack?
What you just did was very brave. This trial is important.
This thing? You will try to swim.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along.
Thank you for your help, but I must get this boy to safety.
Hey! What about us?
There is an underground group waging war against Baron Praxis. Its leader, the Shadow, could use critics like you. Go to the slums, find a dead-end alley near the city wall. Ask for Torn. He can help you.
Settle the area.
They don't care that we just took out an entire squad of them.
And it's Grand Theft Auto.
Lower right.
And it's Grand Theft Auto!
Follow the icons on the map to reach important destinations.
Okay, I didn't realize how much Jack 3 had in common with Jack 2.
Hover in one of two zones.
Huh.
Low and high.
'Cause I've seen a little of Jack 3. I've seen a GDQ speedrun, I think.
Yeah, Jack 3 and Jack 2 are very similar games.
Wow, okay.
Cover zones may help cover traffic or ground obstacles.
It feels like they just decided to make a completely different series and call it Jack.
Yep, it's pretty weird. Where am I going on this map?
To the slums, wherever that is. Maybe towards the sword? I'm baffled by this game, I think. I mean, it seems made well enough.
We're looking for a guy named Torn. Of course it does. Are you Torn?
Maybe it's kind of new, like you used to be.
New faces make me nervous. Word is you're out to join the fight for the city. You know, big in the wrong side could be unhealthy.
We want to see the Shadow.
Not likely. If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you got the fur for a really tough test. Steal the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower and bring it back to me. Then, maybe we'll talk.
Ow, the edge.
Alright, so we're off to the fucking tower then.
I admire how they managed to make a sort of smooth transition. Honestly, it looks really good cutting between the cutscenes and the gameplay. That long jump is really satisfying, honestly. Goodbye. I think if it's gonna be GTA, you should also have a wanted meter.
Yeah. Oh man.
This whole map really has been completely seamless. I suppose that's the closest thing we're gonna get to a loading zone.
Is this where I want to be?
I don't know.
This is Dead Town. Thought I followed the map marker to where I needed to be, but this doesn't seem like where I need to be.
We were told to go to a tower.
Yeah. This isn't a tower, this is Dead Town.
Maybe it has the tower. Like that, there's the flag.
Oh, okay.
There was only the one map marker, so I think it makes sense. Doors seem to hide load zones. Yeah, it's impressive how, like... I guess this is during the era where they were starting to figure out modern tricks. So, it makes sense that this game would feel as modern as it is. It just also has classic game DNA in it. This is a 3D platformer. For all intents and purposes. Shadow the Hedgehog wishes it could be this.
It really does.
Ow. Like, I respect it for what it is, but it also just confuses the hell out of me. No bottomless pits here, for one thing. Falling here would still be pretty rough, but like... Ah! Oh, good fuck. Well, I guess that is a bottomless pit. My bad. I like it better than if it wasn't, though. Yeah? Oh, there's more.
Checkpointing here is better, at least.
Significantly better. The tutorial could have learned a thing or two from that.
And here we are.
First objective complete.
That was the fucking old success noise.
Nice.
And it got cut off.
crotch joke. Yeah, okay. Okay. We picked up a goddamn flag!
Yeah, I guess you guys are in.
There's a cheese to this edge. Or possibly the other way. I can't tell.
I don't know if chat you can hear this, but I've got this squeaky ass PS2 controller.
Both of our PS2 controllers are squeaky as fuck, unfortunately.
We need some new PS2 controllers.
Yeah. They also dropped inputs when I was testing earlier. Which doesn't help.
Where's the outdoor?
I think it's over there where that monster is running around.
Oh, I'm going to die.
Nice. I'm drowning some fucking swamp water.
Oh, I'm all the way back here.
The bottomless pit is toxic gumbo.
Let's go back to the city.
Yeah, we're working on it, thanks. Considering he can speak to you unprompted, is it better or worse than Navi?
Oh man. I am struggling with this.
Not sober enough to navigate? You want me to take over?
Sure, there you go.
Let me get us back to the city and then you can... Yeah, I know. For the love of God, I know. Nope, this is apparently not it. I thought there would be ground here.
Now you know my pain and suffering.
Yes, I do. And now I have to suffer with you. I have to suffer with all of us. Okay, let me see if I can navigate this shit. Because I saw things I recognized just a moment ago. But we just have to fucking get...
Let's go back to the city.
Working on it! For the love of God, I'm working on it. Worse than Navi. That's the answer to that question. Why did this move? Whatever. How'd you get up here? How'd you get up here?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay, I thought you did. So what is this then?
Go to the right. Turn around.
Let's go back to the city, Jack.
There it is. Yeah, this is it. Alright, all yours.
Woo.
Good lord. The game needs more yellow paint. Yeah, sorry, I am not high, but even I am not sober enough for this shit. No, I'm not inebriated in any way whatsoever. It is a very featureless landscape in a lot of ways. This city also feels that way too. I'm surprised she can navigate this, but I think the marker on the map helps. How the fuck did you get all the way up there? Whatever. I'm not questioning anything anymore. I like the way the music picks up when you are on a vehicle. This is where we came from.
Fuck. I'm having trouble following this map marker.
There's another way over there. Behind us. Yeah. It is the next right. We can go this way. There we go. We're gonna get there one of these days. Ah, yes, let's bring a full encampment of soldiers directly to the resistance.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
There we go. And then I'll just walk. I'll just be a normal citizen.
Yeah.
Hello, cat.
Hello, cat. It's the little baby kitty cat. She's coming to sit in my lap. Oh, the baby. What the fuck? Okay.
Woo! Being a big hero sure makes you thirsty.
Hydrate.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums. He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen this before while serving in the Crimson Guard. That's why I quit. You were a Crimson Guard? That explains your...
I think the microphone is picking up the game.
My friend in the guard used the valve to turn the water back on.
Yeah, there we go. Now it's fixed.
Outside the city, at the pumping station.
Outside the city? What about the security walls?
What about the metalheads? There ain't no petting zoo out there. Peace begins May 6th.
Find the large train pipe in the north wall. It'll take you outside the city to the pumping station. Get to the main valve and open it. If you survive, the slums will be indebted to you. If not, maybe you will have a touching moment of silence in your honor.
I'd like to give him a touching moment.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
His face says it all.
Oh, with that, I think I've played enough of Jak 2.
Yeah, we're done here?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, fair enough. It is a neat little game. It's emblematic of a lot of the stuff I think I was, like, subconsciously trying to avoid as a kid growing up in this era. It's like, I would have watched a friend play this and thought to myself, alright, this is neat to watch, and just not had any interest in playing it myself. 9.0 says, I had to step away. Who's touching moments now? Fucking ridiculous. Alright, speaking of games from that era that I subconsciously avoided knowingly, but also not knowingly, we have one more game for you tonight, and it's one that I've promised I was going to play for a very, very long time. So,
it's finally time.
It's finally time.
Surprise.
Let's play this hotly anticipated video game on twitch.tv/Skysometric.
Yeah.
We are finally playing Sonic Unleashed.
Finally.
I'm finally playing Sonic Unleashed for the very first time on this stream.
Finally. Sonic Unleashed.
I skipped out on Sonic Unleashed back in the day. I looked at the box art and thought to myself, this doesn't really cater to my taste. This isn't what I'm looking for out of a Sonic game. And having watched Jak 2, I can see why I was sort of thinking that way. It's just, I don't know. For some reason, Sonic Unleashed never stuck with me. And then later I played Unleashed Project and realized, man, I really missed out. So we're going to play Sonic Unleashed exactly as I've been promising that we would play Sonic Unleashed the entire time.
The real game.
The real Sonic Unleashed.
The one and only. The video game that you've been waiting to see the whole time. Sonic Unleashed.
The one that we have been teasing playing for ages and ages.
It's finally here. Sonic
Unleashed.
As you truly imagined it.
As you truly remember it. Sonic Unleashed. So we featured two dark energy were animals on this stream today. Completely unknowingly.
And then Tetris eyes.
And then fucking Tetris bedroom eyes. Oh, let's see if this game's any good. Tails! Hello, Tail. He looks a little funny. I can't put my finger on it. Ah, it starts here, so we missed the intro cutscene.
Yep. Sonic went to space, but Eggman, the Dark Gaia manuscripts, and his Chaos Emeralds went negative, and the Werehog, and now he's on Earth.
I couldn't have put it better myself. Thank you for the synopsis.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm eloquent and wordsly.
What the heck is going on?
Sonic can't say hell.
I like how these are just fucking recordings of the HD version.
Hey, are you okay?
Well, we've established that if there's one thing the PS2 was really good at, it was weird-ass FMV cutscenes.
Hey, pull yourself together.
Also, these are all unskippable, except for the opening one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I don't...
the game.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to skip them anyway. I want the full story here.
Don't eat me. I taste bad.
You okay? Nothing broken?
Oh, I'm just fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Monster Guy.
Mr. Monster Guy? Looks like things have gotten pretty ugly.
Yeah, look at those teeth and those claws.
Jak and Daxter 2-2.
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. And you are?
Huh? What is my name? I don't know. I can't remember.
What? You forgot who you are?
Yep. I remember something falling from the sky.
Symmetric.
And just going all white.
Oh.
I never not make that joke.
Oh.
Did I fall on him?
Oh man, what am I gonna do? What can I do? Where do I go from here? What'll I? I'm hungry.
Hey, don't worry. I'll help you get your memory back.
Really?
You need it?
Absolutely. I'm sure we'll find someone who knows you if we look around.
Oh, thank you. You're the best, Mr. Monster Guy. I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog.
One. We're not doing that. We're not.
Huh? What? That was amazing.
Alright, so.
Huh? You're blue and spiky. You're all different, Sonic. Sometimes you're scary and sometimes you're spiky. How cool is that?
This is different than I remember.
Alright then, let's go. This is gonna be fun. Adventure, here we come. Let's try to...
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Very emotion into that. Let's try to remember acts. Such.
Oh my god.
It's too fucking stupid.
Sonic, press the X button. I'm counting on you, Sonic.
This game fucking loading screens as fuck, by the way.
Yeah,
So...
yeah, alright.
Here we
We can work with that.
go!
Hi.
Press forward.
Yes, I know. I played a Sonic game before in my life. Why does every game have to teach you how to fucking jump? As if you've never played a video game?
Mm-hmm. Well, this game was made for wee casual babies, so every single action is tutorialized with its own mission, with its own loading screen. You learned how to jump, now you're going to learn how to boost, and then you're going to learn how to drift.
And people thought the missions in Sonic 06 were bad. For all the loading screens. What the fuck?
It's pretty atrocious. I have some fondness for this game, but...
Bonk. Alright. Look, and Sonic. No, I played Secret Rings and Black Knight back in the day, and I loved them, and this doesn't feel a whole lot different from that. It's got that kind of vibe to it, in a way that I appreciate. Apple has returned to Hedgehog. Yes, welcome to Hedgehog. One says, I remember I had a bad copy of this game. We got a chipped console back then. So it's because of piracy. And the game froze after moving to the second continent city. Oh my god. So it was just totally fucked. I know how a homing attack works. I played Sonic Adventure. Hey, fun fact, I couldn't get through Metal Harbor by myself as a young kid because I couldn't consistently homing attack things in the air.
Oh, wow.
And I had to ask my mom to get through Metal Harbor the first time I played the game. So yes, I'm a little familiar with how homing attacks work.
The way it just hard cuts to a black screen makes me think that like the video died out.
Yeah, same. I keep worrying.
It's fine. It's how the game is being.
Apple says the tutorial for this game is miserable. Oh boy, I am enjoying myself on this Sonic Unleashed stream that we promised to everybody. This is me figuring out whether I like Sonic Unleashed, and for the love of fuck! I know what rings are!
Did you see how grabbing rings filled up the
Boost page at the lower left of the screen. Once it's full, press the circle button to do a sonic boost. During the sonic boost, it's an enemy.
Alright.
I don't get to voice them, so they're not fun.
Yeah. Yeah. We're still playing tutorials. So, what I didn't realize is that Sonic Unleashed is a sequel to Sonic and the Secret Rings, and it's terrible tutorialization where you do exactly the same thing as this. Except you have to go through the menu every time, by the way. This one at least has the dignity of going from stage to stage to stage.
Lower load times, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm noticing.
Here we go.
Yeah, I got it. For the love of this, we're still going.
Oh yeah.
I thought we were gonna play good games tonight.
Who said that?
I thought we had chosen a pretty decent selection of games. We have fucking Tetris on here, and even it was weird.
Shaking my head.
I thought Sonic Unleashed was supposed to be good. Don't people like this game? This is me for my first time playing Unleashed, you know, and this is me trying to decide whether I like the game.
Yeah.
Here we go. Press the L with a quick step. You should be able to dodge.
I mean, at least these are new, so yeah, these are worth having tutorializations. Because they're completely new moves and all. I got that. That part's fine. Why couldn't the tutorial be a level for the whole thing? Instead, we're doing this shit.
We're doing this shit.
Tetris was a good game. Sure, it was awkward, but it's still Tetris. Yeah, I suppose. You continue playing? Duh. Tetris Worlds is fine. It just wasn't, like, as cool as I was hoping it would be based on the way people have talked about it to me.
Here's the stage.
Here's an actual fucking stage. Let's play an actual stage before I make any further judgments about this game.
The more reading you do, the faster you'll go, Sonic.
Yep. Yep, I'm doing it. I'm playing a fucking video game right now. I really feel in control of Sonic right now. Why is he so fucking stiff?
Blending action game is another great way to build a game in a hurry. So get out there, get changed, and get hungry.
I see it's got the Sonic Riders thing of you level up your boost gauge with how many more rings you have or whatever.
Yeah.
Which, that's neat. I feel so awkward playing this.
Yeah, it's got a weird clunkiness that's hard to get used to. There's something about it that makes me think about like a platform racing game, like a Sonic R, even.
I feel like you have way more control over yourself in Sonic R, personally, but I see where you're coming from.
Update Secret Movie 1.
Is the audio sounding weird an issue on my end? So here's the thing. I'm actually looking for exactly what you're talking about because we have a different audio setup today. We have different microphones, and we are doing this completely differently. We're using lapel microphones, and if you hear any, like, doubled audio, if the audio is weird volume and shifts around or whatever, if you hear, like, crackly, poppy noises, I need to know about that because that's what the stream is. It's an audio test for these new microphones, so keep an ear out and tell me when things sound weird. You know, more weird than normal. I think game audio is picking up through the mic. Yeah, we had problems with that earlier, so I'm gonna have to double check the sensitivity and shit.
Darn.
I was hoping we had already solved that.
Me too.
And those arms, and look at the Chaos Emeralds.
So, is this what you usually look like?
Yeah, this is the real me. Pretty cool, huh? Huh? Where'd you go?
Oh.
Hey, we just had that today. We went and got some ice cream earlier.
I did get some ice cream. I had a craving that must be satisfied.
The world can come tumbling down, but they'll still line up for a taste.
Hey! What about your memories?
Chocolate chip sundae supreme.
You said it. Enjoy it, kiddo. Satisfaction guaranteed. If you don't love it, you get your money back.
Oh, I love it.
You have money? I guess we picked a bunch up on the way here.
Wow, this chip whatever stuff is great.
You say so. How about you give me a hand and help look for somebody who knows you, Chip?
Chip?
Gotta call you something, don't I? What do you think?
Yeah, Chip. Chip. I love it. Yum.
Now what do you say?
I didn't call him Scooter.
Around and see if anybody here knows you.
Okay.
Yep. Menus. Menus.
Oh, hello. Say, did you feel the tremor? Good thing my house is okay. Since the earthquake, the whole town is turned upside down. Do I know anything about you? Only that I've never seen you before. Sorry, all I know is that I don't know you.
Man.
I can't help you, but I bet the priest can. He knows everything. Though he has been preoccupied lately, something's on his mind. Maybe you can help him out too.
You know, I like that you get to walk around in the other version of Sonic Unleashed and talk to the people. And so I think this is very, very, very funny that this version is just a fucking menu.
Hello, good pilgrims. What brings you here?
Also, your voices are on point.
Do I know this fine young gentleman? Scholar that I am. I must admit that I do not. My thoughts are filled with the shrine. What is the shrine? It is a sacred place famous among travelers. Since the Great Tremor, all manner of strange incidents have occurred. We have fewer tourists, and I fear our town may come to ruin. You have come all this way. May I direct you to our holy shrine?
Oh, I'm going to be indoctrinated and I barely started a video game.
The shrine is on the edge of town. You cannot go deep inside, but enjoy.
What sentence is that? What?
In Jesus' name, amen. There's something I forgot to tell you. I came across this when I was walking, so I picked it up. It looks like some kind of metal with the symbol of a blazing sun on it. I really like it myself, but it might be of use, so I want you to have it.
Hooray! Our first sun medal. Sun tablet. The other option was way too cool for that. Did the devs want to imply he was too cool for God? Sonic's definitely too cool for God. Super Sonic would take care of that God problem in a flash. Oh yeah, these are exclusive to this game, right?
This place is kind of spooky, huh, Sonic? If it was just me, I'd be too scared to go in.
Can I ring the bell? Ring the bell. Ring the bell. I think this music fucking rocks, by the way. I think it's one of the best songs on the soundtrack.
That door's glowing, Sonic. Maybe that means it'll open now. Let's go see.
Zelda door. It really specifically reminds me of the ones from Phantom Hourglass, even though it's nothing like them.
Part
of the music for these hubs was used for a short cutscene in the HD version. Yeah, and I don't know, I just really like the full song. I think it's kind of a shame that it doesn't get to be used as much in the HD version of the game. Ah, it's the stage select. Of course it is. Let's go. Okay, video games. No, but for real, this whole stream setup thing we were testing today with this was, it's supposed to be for testing us getting to do this with setup with the Sonic Unleashed PC version. For the fuck of God. So I was really hoping it would have worked first try, but it seems like we've still got some kinks to iron out. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Nice! I just thought it'd be funny if for the Scuffed demo stream we played the Scuffed version of Sonic Unleashed. Ah, it's still got the QTEs. The best part of the big Sonic Unleashed, the big boy. The heart and soul and DNA of the game truly is all here.
Apple says, I'm going to be honest, your audio sounds so blown out it could pass off as a shit post.
Even better. We've got to completely fuck with everything.
Great.
Yeah. We really tried to balance all the audio before this stream, too. So if it sounds that bad, I don't even know what happened. But it's pretty clear we're gonna have to mess with this setup a lot more, so, this is why we did something a lot more low stakes, and, thanks for hanging out with us, even though it sounds horrible and awful. What the fuck?
That didn't work!
What the fuck? What on God's green earth the fuck, goddamn? Okay.
Yeah, it's Sonic. Something huge is chasing us. Use the quick step to dodge when it charges.
Ah, yes, this boyo. You know, I think I like the funny gun truck better.
Me too. Me too.
We've switched places with it. Now it's our turn to attack.
Is it?
Huh?
It's our turn to attack, huh? Is it? I wouldn't know. It didn't let me do anything.
Yeah, I don't remember how this works.
Ah, each of the boosts is an attack. Got it. Okay. So this is still going. Die! Okay, bye! Die! Get out of here. See ya.
Yes!
Ridiculous. Oh my god, secrets. Sure. Why does it even give you the option for that?
Well, you can either go back to town or you can do the mission. That's what it's saying.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Here we go!
Oh no, I have to try. Maybe I don't have to try.
You don't have to try until you reach 90 rings, and then they put a fuck-ass spike at the end.
Okay, good to know, thank you.
That was a joke.
Okay, fair enough, thank you. The video just cuts off, that's so weird. Apple says you don't have to try until I spawn. Luckily, I'm sleepy tonight.
Still no luck finding anyone who knows me. Don't worry about it. Maybe your memory will come back on its own. Remember anything yet? Nope. Oh well.
And as the apple gets sleepy, the Sonic gets furrier. So do I have to do a 15-part tutorial again?
No, I think this one actually just lets you play the level as the tutorial, like a real game.
I turn into this?
Are you okay, Sonic?
Or maybe I just don't remember.
I just need to be careful who sees me like this.
Sonic! Sonic, look!
What is it?
Oh, it's hopeless! The whole planet's split apart! We're doomed!
Mister? Hey, mister! Hey, don't cry! Ice cream! How about some more of this super tasty stuff?
What good is ice cream at a time like this?
Stretchy.
Sonic, your arm just stretched! Weird.
What could be useful?
Average anxiety attack after 9 p.m. Okay, so we have to be careful who sees us, which means we can't just go anywhere. That's great.
No one's around, Sonic something. I didn't read the whole line.
Sorry.
Hey, Pilgrim! What's the matter? You alright? You look shorter and stouter than before, even though we've never met. Did you eat something funny between the time that we didn't meet and now?
Amazing. Amazing dialogue. I feel so connected with the world and these people.
Hey, get this! The ice cream man has been acting really weird. Whoa, speaking of weird, what the heck happened to you? What did you do to yourself?
I got a haircut, dude.
You got a reverse haircut.
I got a back.
You got a hair transplant.
I don't believe we've met. What are you doing out this late?
So, the guy who we
met
didn't
this
meet...
afternoon. I think I'd remember a blue hedgehog.
So wait a minute. The guy that we didn't meet remembered us, and the guy that we did meet didn't. What?
Someone who looked like me directed you to the holy shrine?
I was just talking about how many unusual guests we get. Rick said he even gave directions today to a yellow fox.
I'm starting to lapse into my Smash Brothers impression.
After Apatos's tremor, tourism's declined and plant nights are dangerous.
Reports of ghosts have not been verified. Be careful, son.
Oh my god.
I ran out of energy. You fellas, you two make a big impression. I'd know you anywhere. What do I mean? Well, I had some stranger ask me a favor. And since he was a yellow fox, I figured you knew each other. It's just, yeah, those fucking furries, they're probably together.
I just directed them to the nearest convention.
You told me if I saw a blue hedgehog, I ought to give him this. His description was a bit different, but you gotta be the one he meant.
We have a request for you to say in your announcer voice, I've come to make an announcement.
There is audio of me making that copy pasta on in the John Not Woodman voice on the internet already.
Is there? Alright.
I spare myself from having to do it again. I do believe the video is called Announcer Reel 3. It gets worse. And you should find a Siva Wiki article about it, and that'll have the transcript, and you should be able to find me doing the copy pasta, or as much of the copy pasta as I could before I ran out of breath. But I did it, I don't know, maybe I should do it again someday, because I did it weird and bad because I hadn't actually heard the copy pasta at that point.
Interesting.
So it's like my reading, the inflection of my reading is off. So I don't know. Maybe it would be good to do it again, but I don't have the energy to do it tonight. Sorry.
Fair enough.
I mean, I guess I can just say the one line.
That door's glowing, Sonic.
That's the line. That door's glowing, Sonic. I wanted to say that line. No. I've come to make an announcement. No, I can't do it. Can't do it.
Oh, that's really good.
I've come to make an announcement.
You're looking all scary again. Don't you get tired of switching all the time?
Things people say to fucking plural system.
This guy's audio sounds blown out as well. Let me try this. Maybe it'll be a little less bad like this. But it'll probably still not be great. My apologies. We did test all of this shit already, so I'm shocked it's blown out like that.
I've come to make an announcement! There you go. Oh, never mind. They do fucking tutorialize everything.
Awesome.
If you press the X button to jump, then press the X button again in the air, you'll do a double jump.
Awesome. We're having Jack 2 problems.
Move the left analog stick rapidly in the same direction twice to do a dash.
There we go. Why can't it just be analog?
Now try jumping in mid-dash.
Oh, we are definitely having Jack 2 problems again. This Jack 2 really is the Sonic Unleashed of Jack. Or Sonic Unleashed is the Jack 2 of Sonic, I can't tell. The fuck? Okay.
Extremely simplified level up system.
Ah, yeah, of course. An obstacle course as a tutorial. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
If a ledge looks climbable, try stretching out your arms.
Ah, it's R1. Okay. Have to hold R1 the whole time.
You should be able to reach that horizontal. You can climb up and down.
Have to hold R1 the whole time. Right, of course. There we go. We will play the big boy Sonic Unleashed before long, and we'll have our audio sorted before then. That's a promise. That's exactly why we are testing it with this setup. So thank you for your patience and putting up with the fact that my audio has apparently been blown out the entire goddamn time.
Hey, by the way, baby, I just want to say we don't have to do any more of this than you want.
I want to play one Werehog stage, and we're going to call it there.
Okay.
Like one real Werehog stage, you know.
Button pressed to attack. That's a lot of bad guys, Sonic. You're gonna have to take them down.
Oh boy, it's time for this song.
Oh boy. I hear this game's better about this song. And only plays it at certain times, and most of the rest of the time you hear the actual stage music. There we go.
Sriracha points out the thing that this is why I prefer the PS2 version to the Wii version. In the Wii version, the game maps punching to the triggers on the GameCube controller. Left punch and right punch.
That makes way more sense, yeah.
It's very uncomfortable.
Apple says amazing work on that announcer voice that you plugged, the one that's in the video.
You can grab that crate over there, Sonic. Give it a shot. Once you've grabbed a box or enemy, press the X button to throw it.
Yep. It's over here. I am pressing... Oh, right. Doesn't actually mean press the triangle button, it means... Okay. I get it. Still going through these tutorials. There's still more because it hasn't asked if I want to continue playing yet. It's the loading screens that really break this for me.
Yep.
We've been sitting here waiting on loading screens the whole last time.
If you press the triangle button, you'll do a super duper special move.
It sure lets me just spam that thing. Oh. I didn't even have to kill them, okay. The video just cuts out. That is so funny. Practice for Sonic 06. Yeah. My reckoning will come one day. Here we go. Werehog stage, and then we'll call it a stream, and regroup and figure out this audio shit for another time. He sure looks textured. Them some crusty textures. Alright, our first real fight. Over just as quickly as it began. Music's really fucking quiet. Oh, it just takes a really long time to fade in. For some reason.
Oh, I see a door. We've got to open it up if we want to get past.
Did that have to be there? Like, I could have just had the R1 prompt. I know what a fucking door is. Okay, they are not susceptible to my funny move. There we go. I could deal with this if it was half the game. But knowing what I know about this game, it is not half the game. It is the majority of the game. And that's kind of sad. What are these?
What's this, Sonic?
Just pickups. Go look for the pickups. The dashing thing is gonna drive me fucking insane. You have to double tap the analog stick. Our squeaky ass PS2 analog stick.
It's pretty bad.
It's not great. Squeaky squeak. I was hoping this stream wouldn't be all complaining. I normally love to give new games a chance. But a lot of these have just been really strange gaming experiences. I don't know.
Strange stream for a strange night.
Yep. I thought it didn't play that for every battle in this version of the game.
I don't remember this game being better about it.
Okay, I don't know where I heard that information then. Gotta hold it the whole time until he gets up. Okay. Where's our other funny target? You got an item. Why didn't it say what item? It was an item box with a question mark in it. It said you got an item, and it didn't tell me what the fuck I got.
That's actually the third time you've done it in the game, which makes me find it funny that you only just noticed.
Yeah, I only just noticed.
But I'm pretty sure those are those secret things.
That makes sense. Alright, there's our last lock. I really hope the stage is not much longer. I knew this was coming. I knew the moment I said that I'd have to get into a battle.
You did know, and I did too. And now here we are.
Right, that doesn't reach them. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, thank God there's not like a real final battle or anything. That was it. Alright. Sonic Unleashed, huh? Sonic Unleashed. That was somehow an A-rank performance.
Woo.
We've got new moves. Or new move, I guess. But as for us, I think that's gonna be it. For tonight. And, thank y'all for, being frank about the audio. That's what I needed to know. This whole thing was an audio test, and so it's good to know that it's not working. So, my apologies. We will get it sorted. And, maybe use a completely different method. I don't know. We'll see. But, as for tonight, thank you for joining us for these random PS2 games. It's, I'm glad we got to do something low stakes before we actually just jumped into the actual Sonic Unleashed. So, thanks for hanging out with us and, looking at some games we hadn't gotten to try.
I had fun.
I had fun too.
See you all later.
You know, one of these days I'm gonna play a PS2 game that's actually good. I hope.
We'll get there eventually. Maybe we'll have less squeaky controllers by that time too.
Maybe I'll have fewer Mary-Kate and Ashley games in my possession by that time too.
One can only hope.
Alright, good night everyone.